Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Anarchist Mod. So the first thing that you may notice about the screen, there's a few things, but the one thing that should really stand out to you immediately is that I'm green. Glowing green, in fact, which, you know, is pretty interesting, I think. It's always nice to be glowing things. That is because I'm wearing the corrupt version of that armor set that we were looking at in the previous episode that was made out of those hallowed bars. This is the corruption variant, which I think is really cool, because it just dawned on me, I was looking at it, although there is different, like, look for each class's special version of this armor set. It's basically just the Crimson and the Corruption armor sets, but with, like, a fancier glow about them, like infused with the power of their own special world evils, which I think is really cool. But yeah, I've got this on here as the cosmetic one. I don't really know if I'm going to use it, but I can show you the set bonus, because I don't really think we looked over that. The set bonus is pretty much the same. It is kind of a more damage-oriented one. As you can see, it takes away more health. Overall, the Crimson one only takes away 15%, the Corruption one takes away 20%. Still gives me the same survival, lethal hit, and regen thing there, but the main thing that's different is it's kind of very similar to the Lucifer set from way back, well, not really way back, like literally 2 episodes ago. But this time, instead of just being on fire, when I have Cursed Inferno, the stats are boosted instead of losing life, which is probably going to be handy because I imagine the other mech bosses all incorporate Cursed Flames into their repertoire of abilities in one form, way, shape, or another. We already know that the twins have their own, I believe it was referred to as Cursed Flame Flatulence Propulsion System, which, you know, okay, great, you know what, I guess Spasmatism had some really bad Taco Bell, I don't know. It's kind of funny, though. But, yeah, I imagine the Destroyer and Skeletron Prime will probably have their own little special thing there. But also, in addition to that, it also makes weak Corruption enemies become friendly, which is strange because the Crimson one doesn't do that. Probably because there is no such thing as weak Crimson enemies. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I could probably take on the biome chests now, because I believe I was told that I can't destroy them until I beat a mech boss. And I'm not sure if it counts the prototype and the collection of mech bosses. I'm gonna give it a try after I beat the next one. Which, like I said at the end of the last video, I haven't really given you a whole lot of time, but you were allowed to pick which boss I will suffer against next. And you guys have decided, unanimously, and by that I mean like 5 people, unanimously decided that I will be facing off against the twins. You guys just couldn't get enough of that in the last episode, and I was pretty close to beating them last time, so that'll be the one we take on next. Before we go and do all that business, first order of business, let's just deal with that right away, because that is going to be the first thing on the list of things to do. I can talk about the rest of the stuff whilst we're dealing with this thing real quick. So the first thing that you'll notice in my inventory here is I've got something new. My hearts are looking a little bit more ironclad, I guess you could say. Looking a little bit more sturdy, solid, metal, metallic, looking a little bit more metallical. And that's because I've got this new item that dropped from the Mechanical Brain of Cthulhu, the prototype here, called the Soul Battery. I prefer to call it the Mechanical Lipstick, because that's what it looks like. Permanently increases max life by 25, can only be used after using all life fruit, which I did go and get. Those things must have a significantly higher spawn rate now compared to, like, normal, because I found them left and right and all over the place. I didn't have any trouble finding them at all. So, there's that. I'm also getting my butt kicked right now. Maybe it would have been smarter to wait. When have I ever been accused of being smart? But anyways, let's, increase our max health a little bit more. I just wanted to save that just in case there was a fancy effect or anything. Next up is the journal entry for the prototype. Of course, as always, I'll just leave this up here for you guys to scroll on through if you're interested there. There we go. This is going to be used in making the next Volume 2 of the Exceedingly Dangerous Beings. So I'm just getting started with all that stuff there. This goes all the way up to the Moon Lord. I imagine all mod bosses intertwined as well. And I've gotten myself a swag drop, which is this fancy little thing right here, called the Cerebral Displacer. Press F to teleport to the position, I just have F bound to it, of the mouse while this item is in your inventory. So now, I literally have Rod of Discord on demand here. So it's pretty nice. Oh, getting too close for comfort? Poof, we're gone. Well, we're almost gone. I'm gonna be gone. Oh my god, this guy's kicking my butt. I regenerated though, it's okay, it's all good. It's all good, we'll take him to the arena. To the arena, get to the arena. There we go, we're nice and safe here in my arena. Not really, these things are still very dangerous. But yeah, we've got a little magical thing from that guy. There was also an interesting armor set that he dropped as well, which I thought was kind of cool. It's that little skeleton thing that I ran by. What is that, Eclipse Monolith? Oh, I was told about this. I think this is the new totem or whatever there that I can make, or that I can collect there. The upgrade, I guess you could say. Vampire fangs as well. Interesting. Eclipse Monolith. Slow and damage nearby enemies. It plays in the monolith radius. It will gain 10 defense and 5 damage reduction. So, instant heal, revive, or just big damage. I like it. Well, not really damage. It's more like damage reduction. Honestly, what would I rather do? Survive after almost being murdered, or, well, I guess actually being murdered, or, wow, the slow is ridiculous. Is this legit? Look at that. It's like it just freezes them in place. I think if it's going to be like that, you guys know what we're about ready to do here. We're about ready to do something fancy. Come on now, let's head on back inside the base here. A little bit of Pixels McFireball slipping out. We haven't seen him in a while. He'll be reappearing eventually, don't you worry. Alright, so we've got our Blitz potions here. You know what it's time for. Time for a massive brawl of epic proportions. I don't really know if there's anything else that I'm gonna need from this. I imagine probably not. Unless there is something else rare that'll drop from these guys, which, I mean, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm certainly gonna be murdering quite an awful lot of them. There's the Moonstone. Make sure I've got the right equipment here put on as well, because I was doing a lot of mining, like I said. I imagine that after this video, the slowing effect of this totem will be nerfed into the ground, because this is kind of a little bit ridiculously overpowered. I can bring out the heavy bonker if I want to. Oh yeah. I'm getting a whole lot of Eclipse Monoliths. I hope these things sell well. Look at this. It's ridiculous. You just stand here and bonk them. I just meat grinder. Run into the meat grinder, why don't you? Unstoppable. I like this thing. I really do. And it also seems like the radius of these monoliths keep getting more and more ridiculous. So, like, I feel like eventually there's going to be a monolith that's so big it just covers the whole screen. Oh, yeah, somebody with a ranged attack. A little bit of common sense here, some intelligence. Still going to die, though. But, you know what? Good try. Good try. This is going to be the event monolith. Creature from the Deep has been defeated already. Very nice. Gotta make sure I keep putting that up there, though. As nice as it is to have it, I definitely don't want to get caught without that thing. Otherwise, I'm gonna get mobbed, literally, by, like, my mobs. It's gonna be terrible. Oh, yeah, just splatter them right there. You know what? I'm gonna be brave, boy. I'm gonna be really risky and crazy. We're gonna swap out the Ares set for the Corruption set. We're gonna want to do that big damage here. Big damage. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Sniper rifle. Laser sniper rifle. Okay, I'm guessing that drops from the laser eyeball guy, whatever his name is, Izor. Too easy. Oh yeah, this is my masterful understanding of game mechanics I believe I've mentioned many times in a row before. Oh my god, I'm getting all these guys. I'm gonna have banners for all these in one event. Next time I fight this after the mech bosses, it's gonna be a cakewalk. If this is really this good, I may even use this against the Old One's army, just in case there is something good. If not, I think you guys did mention there was nothing in the Old One's army for this mod, but you know what? This would be broken against that. It's a good farm as well. I'm getting a good handful of monies here. If I could auto-farm this, that'd be pretty great. I even got the pet there from that guy. What a nice guy. Dropping his eyeballs as a pet. Very nice. I'd like to imagine that the Izor is actually just the eyeball itself that shoots the laser beams. I'd like to imagine that the lore for those guys is that a demon eye that can shoot laser beams wedges itself inside of a zombie, thus becoming an Izor. It's very interesting. I guess that's the way that equation works out. Pre-hard mode enemy combined with another pre-hard mode enemy equals a hard mode enemy. Makes perfect sense to me. Get that knowledge to the to real logic quick, fast, and in a hurry. Stat. Traveling merchant has departed. Is it finally nighttime, or it's about to be nighttime? I would say that I've got pretty much everything that I could ever want from this event right here. I think I'm good. I don't know if there's anything else of value that'll drop from it, at least not at this stage of the game. I know there's stuff probably like post-mech bosses, or maybe around playing Terra or whatever, post-playing Terra. I'm not really sure whenever it changes. I'm pretty sure it's after the mech bosses. We'll come back and take a look at that later on down the line. This is not the last we will be seeing of the solar eclipse. And I feel vibrations from deep below. Of course I do. Well, you know what? Although you fine folks all voted for the twins, it appears as though that the Destroyer has other plans, and he's going to be coming to pay us a visit anyway. Okay, let's, I'm probably going to end up getting absolutely annihilated by this guy. Maybe not. I mean, the Destroyer is a pushover. I don't know. I don't want to say anything yet. Lots of fighting left to do. Also, I can't heal because my nurse is dead. Spectacular. What is the Neptune Shell for? Okay, so I only need the one. There's Vampire Fangs. It makes Arcturum regen potions. Okay, well that's good. It only does one thing. It's nice to know. We're going to sell the rest of this stuff pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry if I can. Try not to accidentally sell the wrong thing there. Well, let's at least take a look and see what the Destroyer has in store for me. I may actually want to swap this out. Well, I don't know. Damage reduction is pretty nice. I've got all my potions and everything. I should be all right. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a cakewalk. And there he comes. What is this? What is this? No damage. Ah, God. I almost took damage. No, get away from my base. You're a very large worm, by the way. That's, so far I expected that. Okay, now you're suddenly gonna let me do damage to you. Ah, laser beams everywhere. Excuse me, I'm gonna end up getting murderlated by this guy. I was not prepared. So no damage, huh? Okay, great. I knew there would have to be some kind of nerf to that. There's always something that makes it so it's more difficult to do damage to him while he's all wrapped up like that. Reduction in penetrating damage and whatnot. What is this? What are we, the Eater of Worlds now? Or not the Eater of Worlds, the Devourer of Gods. What are we, the dog? We a dog now? Nah, who even needs an arena anyway? We're going off-road. Actually, I think we'll be all right. Not even gonna lie. Oh, hey, there we go. I don't even know what the point of those laser beams are, but based on the color, I would say Ichor, maybe? It's yellow. They're not red like the rest of them. Seems like they like to incorporate both Cursed Flames and Ichor a lot. That seems to be a very common gimmick among mech boss refights. Oh boy. Yep, jump and go over. All right, let's just go back again. Swirl around. I'm actually doing pretty okay. This is kind of right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I noticed that there were drones swirling around me. I just kind of dawned on. I literally can't focus here. Oh god, that was close. I couldn't focus on those drones swirling around me. I just thought they were regular old drones. There's definitely a little bit of something to dodge there. So far, so good though. This guy's just as much of a pushover as he normally is. If I don't get hit by the head, he's coming after me. Oh god, shoot in the vague direction of where his head might be and he'll die. There we go, we're good, we're gonna be fine. I'm not even over at the other place. I'm literally going over to the other arena just so I can fight the twins whenever I get over there too. So we're gonna wipe out 2 mech bosses in a day here, there we go. How's that for content? I disappear for 12 days and then all of a sudden I come back and wipe out every boss in early hard mode in 1 episode. There we go, yeah, there you go. That's gonna be the damage right there. How do you like the lightning, big boy? Oh yeah, you're riding the lightning now, buddy. The drones actually hit a lot harder than they normally do. I feel like, I don't know, I can't really tell, like, for knockback or anything like that because, you know, Onk Shield. Also, I don't see any debuffs or anything, so I guess we're not going to be dealing with that this time around. I wonder if I could hit him with the big bonker and do big damage. I'm betting that's what could happen. I could hit him with the big bonker and do big bonker damage. Check it out. Ah! There we go. Absolutely annihilated. And you guys thought you were going to get to see Eyeball instead. Turns out you got Big Worm. Oh my god, there's so many enemies over here right now. What are you, mad that I'm killing stuff? 2,100 zombies. I really defeated that many. Oh, it wiped out the Dryad and the... What's it called over there? That's a shame. The Dryad and the Mechanic. Too bad. Get out of here. Go away. What did he give me? I don't even have a chance to look at it here. So I know about the Hallowed Bar, Souls of Might. That's nothing new. Soul Battery. Nothing really of any value here. Just, okay, single use, so this is kind of pointless. Don't need that anymore. Now, what did you give me? Critical strikes, what am I, Elma Fudd all of a sudden? Critical strikes do 25% more damage, and critical strikes have a 10% chance to fail. What do you mean? Fail? Does that mean, like, so it reduces my chance to critically hit, but it makes them hit harder? That's an interesting kind of balance, but okay, I get it. That's nice, I suppose. I imagine that he probably has a swag drop as well, but we'll worry about that some other time. Right now, we gotta focus on taking down the twins. I don't even know how much time I've got left. Where is the moon in the sky? I can't even see it. Is it behind the mini-map? I can't even see the moon, which means it's probably about daytime. Whatever, they'll run away whenever I spawn them in. Let's bring out the twins, as promised. We're gonna take them down. This is gonna be an absolute cakewalk, as per usual, because I'm just so very good at everything. Can actually have debuffs on this guy, that's nice. Let's take out Spasmodism here, put him out of his misery from his his cursed Taco Bell. Oh, now you can actually take damage? What, I don't really understand what the gimmick around these guys is right now. It's kind of confusing me. I get that there's a lot more fire, and that they spawn a lot more things, but like, I'm not really getting it. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay though. What is the point of the Eye of Cthulhu being an extra little spawn that shows up? Like, does it do extra damage? I imagine it's scaled. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of getting my butt kicked by these guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I may end up switching to the other totem, just in case I get a chance to do a respawn, because this guy, pretty rough. He's a pretty rough fella. It's like I'm fighting this guy like I'm in Fargo's Duke Fishron there. Fly all the way up, and then fall all the way down. I fly a lot faster than he does, I think, which is kind of something that probably needs an adjustment. Because, yeah, I can outpace these guys, it looks like. As long as I keep this up and I don't screw up my dodging too much, I should be able to just never get hit by them. Or at least minimize it, that is. I don't know if I'll have enough time left in the night to do this. I may run out of time. I'm actually doing all right, though. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing good damage. Really good damage. So, okay, he's starting to shoot a lot faster. Maybe getting them all together was not a good idea. Might want to actually take them down individually instead of knocking them both down at the same time. Those laser beams are starting to get pretty unpleasant. I don't think I like it. I always hated Retinazer. He's always my least favorite of the two, and he's doing the most right now. Oh my god. You're going all out, buddy. You don't really need to, but you're doing it anyway. Oh god. It's getting daylight outside now. The sun's starting to come up. Oh god, Retinazer's going down. There we go, okay.
It sounds like he's not too happy about his brother being annihilated, but we took one down nonetheless. Really hope I can finish this off before its sun comes up. Starting to get a little bit risky there with this. I'm not sure. I could probably stay a little bit closer to him now. As long as I stay away from his fire breath here, should be okay. I think we got him. I think we got it under control, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And funny story about that whole situation right there. My headset actually fell off my head in the middle of that fight, so I couldn't hear anything at all whatsoever. So if there are any new sounds or anything in there, I have absolutely no idea. It's an interesting attack. I've never seen that one before. Let's wipe this guy out right here. And I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, do we have time for a Skeletron fight tonight? No, we do not. We just got those guys taken down in time. Oh my. All right, what do we got here? Keen dashing jaws. Okay, I shoot out mech eyes now. That's a spell there, though. Doesn't do me any good, unfortunately. Got the trophies. Got some souls. What is this? Twin charging cell. Makes a plasma rifle. Is that all it does? Just an upgrade for the laser rifle there? But I need souls of fright for it, so it's kind of pointless. Okay, whatever. Let's throw this in here, see what we got. All the rest of that stuff seems pretty standard. I don't know if there's anything new I can make, but we'll find out. Twins mask, mechanical wagon piece. Got the cursed flamethrower. Can breathe cursed flames for a few seconds. What? Oh, wow. I am the flamethrower. And that is a minute cooldown, huh? That is very interesting. One more piece here, and I should be able to make this mechanical sigil. I just need this retractable spikes, I'm assuming from Big Metal Bonehead himself, which maybe I'll save for the next episode, because we're going to have lots of stuff to do. We'll take down Skeletron Prime, and then we're moving on to the jungle. We got a ways to go before our next mod boss. Primordius here, right before the Golem. Primordial Soup. Rainbow slime. That sounds like it's going to be a fun time. And all right, let's throw that back on there. Anything else that I can make? What is the point of the Twins charging cell? Does it do anything other than this? Is this it? It's really terraplasm? Okay, let's throw that in there. Is there anything that I can make out of these souls? I probably should have checked to see here. Souls of Sight. Anything new? I can almost make these gauntlets. That's going to be the next thing I'm going to have to make once I get the Souls of Fright. I think the Emerald one, yes, that is the upgrade here. I can upgrade my emblem. And Divine Wrath, actually, I should be able to make right now. A life-stealing attack. Summons beams of light on your cursor. The light field is calculated by ignoring 10 defense. So that, I think we saw a while back. I should be able to make this right now, actually. There we go, Divine Wrath. Very nice. I got Divine Wrath. Is that it, really? Where's it at? Is it not inside? Can I not use it inside things? Or through walls? That's really weird. I have to use it in certain spaces? Does it still do damage? That's really weird. That's a material for the teratoma. It's like an ancient debris, which I'm guessing this probably comes from solar eclipse related things based on the color. There's like a Terra everything now. Terra bow, Terra flamethrower, Terra machine gun, arrows, bullets, everything. Does soul lipstick sell for anything? 5 gold. There you go. Have some soul lipstick there, Arback. You're gonna love it. Oh, whatever. We'll reforge it. Why not? Make it fancy, make it really nice and work for us. Could be really good. Who knows? Might be the next secret, most amazing thing ever. As for the Souls of Might, what can you make? Anything fancy for me? We're just looking for Occult. It doesn't look like it. There's a Techno helmet, which looks like armor plating. Where do I get that at? This looks like the upgrade for the Calaxite set here. Where do I get armor plating from? Did it say that something spawned whenever I killed them? No? Maybe I have to wait until afterwards? Or maybe they drop it rarely? Looks like it only takes one. Is it a rare thing? I don't know. Interesting. That's, must be the upgrade of this right here, because this is the Techno set, the ancient Techno set. It's dropped rare from the, Brain of Cthulhu there, or the mech Brain of Cthulhu. Just makes me look kind of like a, well, I'm not really sure what this is. A very, very low-textured robot skeleton man. Which, you know what? Low texture is better than no texture. I have it up here on an armor stand for a reason. So there you go. Man, leaps and bounds this episode, folks. Leaps and bounds. How about accessories? What do we got? Oh, we do got something new. The Occult Soul Link. Oh, wow, that does a lot of stuff. So, deal extra damage to enemies with high defense, 40-second cooldown, life field is increased by 1, increased Arcturum regen, gives me the effects of the Totem Soul Link, so my totems will follow me around, radius of most totems is reduced. Doesn't really do anything for me, though. That looks really cool, though. I like that little sprite there. I don't think I'm going to use it, though. Anything else, or is that it? Is that all you got for me? Nothing really, sticking out right now. No new charms or anything. Unfortunately not, it looks like. I wonder if the twins will actually drop an occultist item like the Eye of Cthulhu did way back when. I guess that's something I'm gonna have to try out there. It's gonna be a lot of refights, probably. A lot of things off camera there. Can make a socketed gauntlet. Can't do anything with it yet, though, unfortunately. Fruit heart I can make out of these life fruits. I have extra saved up. Like I said, I told you there was a whole bunch of them that spawned over there. All right, and that looks like that's it, ladies and gentlemen. But before I go, because I think I'm going to call it an episode here, I don't want to cram too much into one episode. We'll take down Skeletron Prime, explore the new jungle down there, get a bunch of new chlorophyte stuff, and take down Planetara in the next episode. Probably, depending on what kind of content is in between the mechs and them. We're going to do that later on. Well, before I call it an episode here, folks, I got one more thing I gotta show you. It totally slipped my mind. I finally did build something new, put something else interesting in the base here, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. It's still a tree. Okay, I haven't deviated from the theme here, but I did something different with it. Being that we're going into the jungle, I saw fit to make a jungle tree base here. And I've even hooked up a teleporter to take me straight over to my buddy the Witch Doctor here and to the arena that I'm going to be probably fighting Plantarian, maybe possibly. Let's run on back over there. It's actually got a nice little straight path down to the jungle temple as well. Goes right down there, so I should be able to get back and forth pretty quick. But inside here, we've just got our friend the Steampunker. I bought the green solution from her down there, so we pushed back a lot of the corruption problem that was over there. All right. Perhaps that was not the smartest place to put a teleporter. Whatever. Too late now, ship sailed. But alright, I just wanted to show you guys that real fast, and like I said, in the next episode, we'll be taking down the final mech boss, Skeletron Prime, Big Metal Bonehead himself. I'll probably do some refights for the twins and the Destroyer, which I really honestly didn't think I'd be able to take them both down at the same time. I think the Dark Artist is a little bit too powerful right now. I don't know if the other classes would fare that well, but I kind of mopped the floor with the both of them. And if those two were that easy, especially the twins, because they're the only ones that really ever give me any trouble, Skeletron Prime is going to be an absolute pushover. So I imagine we'll wipe the floor with him pretty quickly, and probably be time to fight another solar eclipse, honestly, if there's anything new that drops, so I can get that Terra stuff. Actually, I think that'll be after playing Terra. I don't remember. But anyways, like I said, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. It's a little bit of a shorter episode this time, I believe. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet, but we're going to find out. Well, like I said, I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.